Hi, I'm Roswitha Dowell. 11 years ago, I came from Germany, where I was a midwife, and met my husband. He brought me to Austin. Now I'm here at the Austin Area Birthing Center. I always loved birth and the miracle of the pregnancy and the birth, and so actually, right after school, I started going to the university in Leipzig and studying midwifery. I worked in Leipzig at a hospital. By then, in East Germany, there were no home births. And midwives do all the births in Germany, in hospital or not. So I worked in Leipzig, and later on I moved to Wittenberg, and I was an opera singer at the theater in Wittenberg for 12 years. And that's how I met my husband. And my husband is a singer too, has his doctor's degree from UT in voice, and we're still making music at home.
Roswitha is kind of a riot. She's funny, and we love her accent, and we love her care. I mean, she has a real, she keeps up with us. Anytime I would come in for a prenatal, she would see me in the hall and say, "Now, how are the boys?" and in her great way. And she's just been a mainstay for us, you know, from when Hooper was born, our 5-year-old, and then our 3-year-old. And we had a scare early on when I was pregnant with Cyrus. I had some bleeding. And Roswitha, I called kind of in a panic. And she said, "Well, I'm about to go home, but I'll wait here for you." And I said, "Well, I live at the opposite end of the world." So she said, "I'll wait for you." And we did a quick check, and baby was fine. So she will always have a special place in our heart, because we were scared, and she kept us calm and was very reassuring. Roswitha is great.
Roswitha just gave me so much confidence. When you are in labor, you are scared sometimes, you are in pain, you're not sure what to do. Roswitha was always calm and confident, and that gave me a lot of reassurance.
I would describe Roswitha as being very skilled, very knowledgeable, very caring, and very loving. I had an opportunity to visit with each midwife on different visits, and they make sure that you have the opportunity to meet them all, because you don't know who you're going to have when you actually show up here in the middle of the night. And Roswitha was the one that was on call that night, and we knew that that was what was supposed to happen, and she was just wonderful in her care and delivery of the baby.
She's a foreigner. I'm a foreigner myself. I'm from Argentina, and when I met her, I knew that she was from Germany. I have German roots, and that was very nice. In addition to that, I really liked that the fact that she's a foreigner makes her different. It gives spice to this place. It brings a perspective from somewhere else that I really like. It's not just all the same. She's learned in a different country. She just gives it a different feel to the place.
There are so many moments that are special sometimes. Sometimes it's an early labor, sometimes it's the amazing behavior of a mom that is pushing, and you see how beautiful she actually looks. It is work, it is hard work, but it is also worth it. And I think the first cry is always the most beautiful thing for all of us, to see that we got a healthy baby.
The most special moment of giving birth here at the birthing center was having my baby in my arms. And it was so special. I had her in the bathtub, and as soon as she came out, they put her in my arms. And my baby would not cry for the longest time. And I was worried at first. So I asked Roswitha, "What's wrong with my baby?" And she said, "Absolutely nothing. This is a water birth, and your baby is just calm. She's just looking at you and breathing on her own." That was the most beautiful experience.
Roswitha was there, and she weighed him, and I remember she said he was 10 pounds, 4 ounces, and we knew he was big, but none of us in the room knew how big he was, and she put him on that scale. It was like the sling scale, and she went 10 pounds, 4 ounces. What a big boy. My husband has that on video, and we just love that, her enthusiasm.
I think my favorite thing about Roswitha is her personality of love and care. She helped us get through the night, and at the other side of it, there was great joy when he was born.
When I see a mom come back for another birth, I'm so happy.
She's been at each one of the boys' births, and she's so special to us.
I came back because of the good experience I had the first time, and I enjoyed the care that was given by the midwives, the personal attention, and the atmosphere here.
I think Austin Area Birthing Center is warm, friendly, nurturing, and safe place to have a baby.
It was truly a beautiful experience, just like I had planned it. I guess even better.